Hello, and welcome back to 10 out of 10 We'd Watch Again with Lauren and Ross.
Hello.
So, guys, we have made an error. So, remember at the end of the Oscars episode when we were like, oh, next month's going to be a pure special anniversary month, right? So we got the wrong information. So we were told /read on the internet.
Let's be honest, I got it wrong.
Yeah, no. I wasn't going to put all the blame on you, Ross, but you've taken the blame. So Ross heard /read on the internet that April was the 80th anniversary of the creation of Batman. And we were like, oh my God, amazing. We'll do Batman, like all the Batman movies for the whole month of April. And then we found out today, on the day of recording, that actually the first ever feature of Batman came out on the 30th of March, 1939.
Yeah.
Making Batman 87. So we've missed his 80th anniversary altogether.
Yeah.
And April basically has nothing to do with Batman at all.
No.
So we were like, oh no. But then we were like, nah, we didn't watch all the Batman movies for nothing.
No, did we fuck?
So yous are still getting your Batman anniversary month. It just happens that it's no really Batman's anniversary. But listen, we live and we learn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Still listen to it.
Aye, stick around, Trips. Do you know what I mean? There's going to be some Batman somewhere being like, oh, I can't believe they didn't know that. I know, I'm sorry. So for the month of April, yous are getting a 3-parter. So part 1, today's episode, we are going from Michael Keaton's Batman all the way through to George Clooney's Batman. Sorry, Adam West, we'll talk about you in 5 minutes. Part 2 is going to be the Christopher Nolan Batman movies because they just deserve their own episode altogether.
Yeah.
And then the third episode will be your more kind of modern Batmans. So we'll talk about Ben Affleck,
Yeah.
Lego Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman, and then we've got like some kind of mashup questions, quizzes and stuff like that. It's going to be a fun month, guys. It just so happens that it's no Batman's birthday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So without further ado, we'll dive into part 1, Batman, the 80s to 90s, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what this era was to be called. Do you know what I mean? So we first watched Batman 1989, the first one with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
But we didn't. We understand we probably should have included, but didn't include Adam West, since Adam West was really like the first Batman, if you know what I mean. Like he had this TV show, he had his movies and stuff. And you know that Batman has its place, but it does not have its place with us. Like, do you know what I mean? See, to be honest, I'm straight up. We started off with the Michael Keaton Batman because that's really where we began our Batman journey. Like,
The way I see it is this is kind of the first serious Batman.
yes.
Like, because Adam West, like the Batman TV show and the movie, it's just campus shit. It's
Holy smokes, Batman.
It's not really meant to be taken serious.
Yeah, it was for kids, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like shark repellent spray and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Adam West has his place, obviously. Like, if it wasn't for Adam West, we would not continue the Batman legacy. And we understand that we and many other people overlook Adam West. Do you know what I mean? But it is just, do you know the way you've seen enough clips on YouTube and enough spoofs of it that you're like,
Aye.
I get the gist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not our Batman. Like,
No.
It doesn't fit in with any of the other Batman, so not a lot we can. I mean, the way I see it is there's so much like Batman content.
Oh my God, 100%.
Like, we could have been here for 6 months if we went through all the cartoons, all the animated movies, and everything. Was it? We had to really kind of decide where it's going to start and end.
Yeah. We've mostly focused on like the kind of main movies.
Yeah.
Because again, like we were going to talk about, like, remember the Batman animated series, like that we all watched as kids, and you and me watched them because it was at Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix had them on
and
it.
we sat and watched like a good few of them, and the nostalgia was great. And that's like the really gritty, like cartoons. Like I remember being fucking terrified of the episode where the scientist turns into the bat.
Yeah.
Horrendous, terrifying, but exquisite. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
But that's the thing, though. If we go through all the cartoons, all the spin-offs, please, for the love of God, don't make us watch Suicide Squad again. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck that.
You are lucky that we even sat through Dawn of Justice, my guys,
Yeah.
because we were going to skip right over Ben Affleck. And then we were like, no, we should probably talk about him. But yous have got 2 more episodes to wait for that one, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But my God.
Yeah, it's tough. Some of them are tough to watch.
So anyway, Batman 1989, the introduction of Michael Keaton, hits Weird Pish.
Right, so as you said, Batman 1989, directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, Jack Nicholson, Billy D. Williams, and Jack Palance.
Soundtrack by Prince.
Oh, fuck. Class.
So good. Every tune's part in my hand. That was more of a terrible Michael Jackson impersonation than a Prince impersonation. Sorry.
So apparently they were trying to shop around a serious Batman movie for 10 years, but I think kind of the Adam West version and all that was kind of like Hollywood wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah.
Now, is it why would you want a serious version of a comic book? Because you had Superman and that, it was kind of very kid friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, no, this has all the makings to make this dark. And I mean, they say dark, given what we've got like later on, it is still very comic booky.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the thing. Like, this era starts off dark and gritty and then just gets ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's only kind of when Nolan takes a seat again that people are like, we can take these seriously again. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, it's like they thought he was just a joke and nobody would pick it up. But it was like Warner Brothers took the chance, and they even took the risky choice with having Tim Burton.
Yes.
Because he wasn't the first choice for this, and he hadn't read the comic books and that, but it kind of worked because he's seen it rather than I think he said it was kind of like a psychological fairy tale.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like that, then rather than just let's do a comic book adaptation, is it no, let's make this stuff.
Let's make a movie. Yeah. I pure love the old Tim Burton ones. I know he only did 2, but I love the Tim Burton touch on it. Like, there's enough Tim Burtonisms in it that you're like, oh, we're watching a Burton movie, but you can watch these movies and be like, oh, there's something kind of Tim Burton-esque about them without being like, oh my God, Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you can tell. Like, he's kind of got the Guillermo del Toro's about him that,
yes,
he has a set aesthetic that he likes.
Absolutely, everything's got the kind of spiral thing in it. All of the toys featured have that kind of crazy eye thing. Also just the fact that Danny Elfman does the soundtrack. As soon as you hear Danny Elfman, you're like, oh, we're watching a Tim Burton movie, you know? And the Danny Elfman score in this movie is gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? But then, I feel like it goes hand in hand. You're watching the Tim Burton aesthetics with the Danny Elfman overtures. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, apparently, for the set design and all that, one of the first things they imagined was New York City, where they abolished planning permission. Because you see this one, it's all just massive buildings and the most bizarre sculptures on top of everything.
Totally.
And all these old Gothic style buildings with just pipes fucking attached onto it.
Yeah. This era of Batman, the sets just get bigger and Gotham gets bigger and more wild with every movie, you know, because totally New York without the planning permission, 100%. But then as you go along, there's statues holding up buildings and all this kind of stuff, and it looks so cool. Gotham has I feel like this era is where Gotham had a real aesthetic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas obviously as we move later on, it's basically just an island off Manhattan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing really apart from in Batman Begins and the Christopher Nolan one where there's the slum area. But then even as they go on, that's not really...
Yeah, that's probably the next one that makes it kind of fairy tale comic book because after that it's just straight up right, this is Chicago.
Yeah.
And this is New York. They don't really change much other than names on a building.
Yeah, totally. Whereas this era of Batman, and especially with the Tim Burton ones, it did feel not otherworldly, but I totally get why it's a psychological fairy tale. Do you know what I mean? Because everything's just grander and bigger and bolder. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to walk about seeing a statue holding up the bank, you know?
Oh yeah, the safety of that place is fucking disgraceful.
Health and safety does not exist in Gotham.
Uh-huh.
Do you know one thing I've always wondered, and I wonder it every time we watch superhero movies, and anyone who's listening, feel free to chime in, right? Know how obviously in real life you have to have like insurance for things like home insurance, car insurance, blah, 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 blah. I always wonder in like the superhero universe, right? Because obviously like take Marvel, for example, like that is set in our time. Do you know what I mean? Like Iron Man could just fly past your window and all that kind of stuff, right? And obviously with the more modern Batmans, they're keeping it more in real time. What's going on with everybody's like home insurance and car insurance in Gotham? Like, do you have special like, oh, Batman wrecked my car trying to stop the Penguin insurance? Do you know what I mean? Or like, see if it was like Avengers or something. It's like, are you covered? Like, does the basic insurance cover you for like Hulk and Thor, but not for like Iron Man and Captain America? Do you know what I mean? Is there like add-ons to this?
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Jurassic. I want to know as well.
I think it's just kind of like, oh, the Thor or the Hulk smash your car? That's a shame.
But I always wonder that in Batman, like, are you covered for like certain villains? Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, the Joker's battered Gotham again. Oh no, you've lost your house. Oh well. Or is it like, oh, your house is only covered if Mr. Freeze comes up, but with the Joker, not so much. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a really boring conversation,
No,
but I always think about this shit.
I mean, the thing is, you think about it like your medical insurance. Like, oh, did the scarecrow hit you with a fear toxin?
Yeah,
That actual's not covered for what you've got. How do you like
pay us £5,000, please? Yeah.
It's such a bizarre. I mean, the thing is, we've said it when we watched all these, is that there is a lot of stupid shit. Even in the Nolan one, some of it, you're just like, right, what's going on? But you do need to keep like the comic aspect of it as well.
Oh, 100%. Speaking of the comic aspect of it, will we talk about Keaton's suit? This is obviously the first Batman suit.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I know obviously like now we know through like different interviews with Keaton that he's like, I couldn't move. Like,
oh yeah.
And you can tell in this movie he's doing like the full 90-degree angle turns just to talk to Alfred.
Yeah.
But there is a real charm about the stiffness of the suit. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is obviously like the kind of first iteration of like the full rubber one, you know?
Aye.
Like, but you can tell like he just gets zipped up the back and then zipped out and then was just like to get out of it at the end of the day.
Keaton is so funny as Batman. Like he goes for like this weird like campy like I'm Batman to the just ends up unhinged at every other scene.
Yeah. Totally. The prosthetics in this movie aren't great, but you've got Jack Nicholson as the Joker, so what are you ever going to moan about? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like that's the first thing I say to you is that, like, see his entrance where he shoots like his boss, then comes in through the Dark Knight, and is it that's as good an entrance as you're going to get?
Absolutely. My favourite bit in this one is see where he's contaminated all the like makeup and beauty products with like the compound, and you see everybody like not wait, like everyone looks like on the news anchors and they all go from looking pure polished to pure haggard, and then one of them puts on a bit of concealer and is like and like dies with like the Joker smile and all that. That's like one of my favourite bits in this movie because it's so ridiculous. But my favourite bit of this movie is the scene, the party man scene where it's like, gentlemen, like that bit's great. Straight into the, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Like that's Michael Keaton right there. That's our Batman right there. Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing to me how they, like, him and Button got picked just because of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, man.
Like, I can imagine it telling about a lot of what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah. I like, if you saw this announced, you'd be like, what the fuck? But then it pure works. It was just great. Like,
yeah, I don't think people gave them enough credit. I mean, they did they kind of reinvented superhero movies.
I mean, this movie, like you said earlier on, this movie is the first one to show that Batman can be serious.
Yeah, aye. I mean, it's watching it, you can see every other director kind of doing a wee homage to it at some point.
Absolutely.
And like deservedly so, because it is just it has its problems and some of the story is a bit silly, but it's such a good superhero movie.
Totally. And another thing, like, this is really the only movie that it makes sense to have the Batman's origin story,
Yeah.
right? As in Thomas and Martha murdered in an alleyway by the Joker / mugger / whatever you want
whoever
to
it
do.
is.
Do you know what
Aye.
I mean? And it's like, because of this is the first massive blockbuster Batman movie. If people don't know anything about Batman, you've set them up nicely, right? Why then in every other Batman movie, especially in this era, did we have to have some form of flashback to the backstory of Martha falling and the pedals getting
Yeah.
yanked off her neck and Thomas being like, Bruce, run, like that kind of vibe? Like, it's something about superhero movies that always does my nut in. Is like, if we're 6 Batman movies deep, I don't need to know that his parents died and that's why he's on his conquest for justice. Do you know what I mean? Like, same with like the Spider-Man movies, like as you kept going on, it's like, I get it, with great power comes great responsibility, nay bother.
Yeah.
I do feel like, not speaking about Batman, but I do feel like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies have done it right, because obviously they are coming at it from like before. Like, it was only really the last one that Aunt May's away and we had the with great power conversation. But that's the way to do it, you know? Like, if we're this deep into a character, like 20, 30, 40, 50 years deep into this character, you know what happened, you know why they became who they became. So, like, basically all of that to say, Michael Keaton, it makes sense. Every other movie does not make sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're adding 20 minutes on for no reason.
Yeah, we don't need him feeling sorry for himself every movie about what happened to his parents.
Standing in front of his massive fireplace, leaning over the mantle, like, oh, that's a shame.
Still sulking.
That's a sin. Pure childhood trauma, and just to us just be like, shut up.
Yeah. I mean, that. I wonder if they thought this movie was going to kickstart basically like superhero movies being blockbusters, because this kind of started like the Batmans and that becoming event movies. Like, every summer there would be like something you would have to go see, like comic book or superhero related. And like, even apparently the campaign for this was just a logo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like,
amazing.
People,
that's cool.
Like, they first started doing it in t-shirts and all that. So I don't kind of the kickstart the whole like merch stuff and that for this type of thing. I mean, later on, we'll, like the Schumacher ones, it's obvious that they're just running with this, like
100%.
toy companies and that. But for it being a first foray into something serious, I think it's great. I mean, some of the lines are cheesy and the fighting's just non-existent, but I think it's a great first start.
It's because he can't move in the suit.
Yeah, I mean, there's none of the Batman suits look comfy at all in any of the movies.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like across the board, absolutely not. Yeah,
like, you look
right.
at some of Bale's and that, and it just looks fucking hell. Like, he struggles.
It's funny though with the Bale ones, like the first one's huge, and then by the third one, it's all like nipped in a bit. Do you know what I mean?
It kind of goes in an explanation about that, but that's next week's episode. We won't worry about that now.
Aye. We've got ages to talk about Christian Bale. Don't worry about it. I do like though that the ad campaign for this was just the logo, because I feel like if they did it now, and I'm talking, obviously we live in a world where like Marvel's basically dominated the cinema for like fucking 15 years, but it's like 4-minute trailers, and even for Doomsday that's coming out this year, there's like 5-second clips of like Captain America will return, Thor will return, and it's like, aye, right, no bother. Stop trying to end game us, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I would love to go back to the time where it's like, you look forward to a movie. You don't necessarily need to know everything about it before it comes out. Like, I miss those times.
Yeah, me too. Like, this, you see the Batman logo and you're like, cool, Batman movie, let's go. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now, I'm more prepared to go and see a movie that's got like a 2-minute trailer that gives me nothing, maybe like one bit from it. Do you know what I mean? People are moaning that the new Super Mario trailer is giving away a plot point, like a big spoiler for the movie. And I'm like, who is editing these trailers? Like, why are you? Because there's nothing worse like when you watch a movie and you go back and see the trailer and you're like, oh, that's the end of the film in the trailer. Great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's to get people excited for it, but I don't think a lot of kids would know who the character is. Like, I don't understand, especially for the Mario movie, is that it's not a character that's really had its own game in at least 30 years now. So I'm like, who are you trying to get with this.
Yeah. That's fair. Right, wait a minute. We're tangenting here, Ross. We've
Aye,
got
it's
our
fine.
5 movies to talk about. Right, will we dive into the sequel?
Yeah, let's do it, right? So, Batman Returns, 1992. Directed by Tim Burton again.
Woohoo!
Starring Michael Keaton again. Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Christopher Walken.
Yeah. This is my favourite Batman, like, of this era.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Like, this is the best one. Danny DeVito is sensational. I feel like by this movie, they're all, like, they're raising the camp, but it's not silly, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no, this one is done to a million, but it's still done quite, like, tastefully.
Yeah. Like, it's campy, it's over the top, but I'm having a great time and I'm enjoying myself, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, this is one of these ones that the performances need to be great, and they are.
Yes, yeah. I think if I was to rank my Batmans, this is, like, number 2, pipped off the top spot by, like, a ball hair, do you know what I mean? I love the entire vibe of this movie. I feel like by the time they've got to this one, the Burton factor has been, like, ramped up again. Like, there's more of, like, the like some of the cats in her flat, like, see the cat toys in Michelle Pfeiffer's flat is very the Tim Burton, like, tiny little pupil, massive eyes, that kind of pencil drawn thing going on. We'll talk about Michelle Pfeiffer in like 5 minutes. But there's more Burtonisms in this one with like the penguins' umbrellas and stuff like that. And I'm so here for it, man. By this one, they were like, we know exactly what we're doing and we're going to make it class.
I think they've gave him a lot more creative freedom. And if he wants the big, because the sets, I don't know how they manage it. The sets just get bigger.
Totally.
And just crazier. So I think they've just said to him, look, you know how to make these, just run with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think with this one, though, is that you start going into more, like, themes of, like, characters. So it's like, they're all kind of, like, outcasts and kind of shunned.
Yes.
Like, you see that a lot in the more Nolan ones, but they're trying to make you, like, think about these more.
I totally get you, like, the kind of grey area of the penguin. Like, he was abandoned as a child, and, like, that's kind of the start of his one, but then he obviously becomes, like, the villain and try to steal all the babies and all that.
Aye.
And then you've got like Michelle Pfeiffer, who's this like secretary that gets murdered by her boss for like listening in on a conversation, but then she comes back and is like, oh, is that fucking right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and obviously Batman's like the world's most famous orphan, do you know what I mean? Apart from Annie.
You also kind of get like, is Bruce Wayne the mask or is Batman the mask?
Yeah. I get you. And that's a theme that they kind of jump into in the later movies as well, of like, is Batman the real you, or is Bruce Wayne the real you kind of vibe. I just want to know the real you. Can we have 5 minutes to discuss Michelle Pfeiffer?
Aye, go for it.
Her costume is iconic. I love the bit, see when she comes back and it's like smashing up her gaff and like ripping up her PVC jacket to like sew it all together. Like the Michelle Pfeiffer first 10 minutes is probably like that's how you set up a villain, right? Of like her being this like wispy, can't really brush my hair, pushed out a window, licked back to life by cats, wiring, and then that she's just immediately back like terrorizing the gaff in the slinkiest, best looking costume you've ever seen in your life. Halle Berry tried, she could never. Do you know what I mean? Anne Hathaway tried, not even close. Like, there's a reason people are still dressing up as Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman and not any of the other iterations. Like, this is probably one of the most iconic costumes in the Batman universe all round. I'm going across from then to now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Catwoman's a weird one because they've basically done like 3 different versions of her, and Anne Hathaway's alright, but it doesn't work in that movie. Like, but no, I mean, my only issue with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman is they do the Scooby-Doo thing that I mentioned, is they put glasses on her to make her look ugly.
Oh, yeah. And you're trying to tell me that anybody's looking at Michelle Pfeiffer and going, hound.
Yeah. Like, I remember when we were watching it, even when she's like going after her nut and crashing her house, I was like, she just didn't make that costume. Like, it just doesn't happen like that.
all of the Catwomen are like DIY handy, because I'm pretty sure even in the terrible Halle Berry version, she's like hot gluing belts to shit. Do you know what I mean? Like cutting up leather and pantsuits and all that. Like, why not?
Like, why have they got all this leather just lying about?
Listen, every woman has an outfit in the back of their wardrobe that they've bought when they were feeling themselves and being like, I'm going to wear that, and then you're too much of a shite bag to wear it.
Ah, right,
Because
okay.
it's like, it's the one outfit that, it might not be risque, there might be just something about it that you're like, ugh, I don't know why I bought you, but I'm never going to get rid of you in case I'm brave enough to wear you. I'm telling you, every woman that's listening to this podcast right now just went, yup. Like, but yeah, 40 out of 10 with Catwoman. Like, I feel like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is not, I mean, obviously she's sexualized, but it's very on her own terms. Do you know what I mean? It's not this, like, because everyone around her is like a massive creep. Like, obviously you get Danny DeVito like being like every 5 minutes. Christopher Walken's a big creep, but she puts them all in their place. Do you know what I mean? I think in this iteration especially, Catwoman kind of toes the line between villain and, I don't want to say hero, so anti-hero probably, because there's like bits in it where there's a part where a man's assaulting a woman and she batters the man, but then starts to give the woman a hard time afterwards. So do you know what I mean? It's like she does the right thing, but then follows it up by being a massive dick. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like piggybacking on what you were saying is that she doesn't really have a, like, all the villains in these have like a reason why they want to, like, destroy Gotham or kill Batman, but she just kind of like hangs in between, be like, I want to kill him, but then she ends up kind of admiring him and all that.
Yeah. I think she just wants some chaos. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's just like, let me cartwheel about the buildings of Gotham, having a good time.
I think she just wanted to like batter fuck out of like Christopher Walken's character.
And listen, who wouldn't? Christopher Walken is such a dick in this movie.
He's good at being a dick in movies, though.
Absolutely. There's some cast in this movie, though. Do you know what I mean? Like even the B characters are that guys. Do you know what I mean?
We'll jump into the Danny DeVito then, and I just say, like, he's probably one of the best villains in the Batman movie history.
Absolutely. I love Danny DeVito in this movie. Like, his makeup's incredible. See all the wee grunts and huffs he makes. Like, he is just this disgusting wee guy. Love him so much.
That's it. He's just a horrible wee lech, isn't he?
He's so repulsive, and yet you're like, that's my guy right there. Like,
and it is funny because you see DeVito in this, and anything else you see him, and you're just like, oh my god, like, you are like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
And it's just like this, like, wee balding dude, just as you say, like,
he's army of penguins.
Aye, like, just like bile spewing out him and all that. I was like, you're
so
clatty.
Gross.
But,
so gross.
But he adds like so much drama to this movie. Like, he'll be doing an evil thing, then it's just like this sadness comes up. And
I know.
It's so funny.
That's the thing though with Danny DeVito, is like, he is a villain, but you feel sorry for him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, but then as soon as anybody starts to feel sorry for him, he goes and like bites off journalists' nose and all this kind of thing, and steals everybody's babies and all that. Like
that's one thing I've got. Obviously, watched this when we were kids. He's a dirty bastard.
100%. Aye. He is always trying to shag Catwoman, and she's like, do you want to go away? Like, he is so lechy.
Like that bit when after he bites off the nose and he goes back up to his room.
She's up the stair. Yeah,
I was like, this is grim. Like,
yeah, why were we watching this?
Yeah. Like, we shouldn't have been allowed to see this as kids.
Oh God, this is going to have aged horribly to the younger generation, and then it's going to be me being like, this is my favourite one.
Like, this is the perfect Batman movie. It's got enough it's got everything you think of a Batman movie.
Yes.
And it's just a shame that this was the last one Burton done.
Did you not say there was a reason why Burton and Keaton didn't come back? There was like a thing or not?
I think it was creative differences.
Aye, but loads of people say creative differences, and I'm like, is that just like code for they weren't offering you enough money, or were you a dick? Were they a dick? Like, I want to know.
I don't know, because the studio wanted to go in a more family-friendly direction.
Oh, that makes so much sense when you see what's coming up.
You can see it, yeah. Like, I think the studio interference and like a lot of toy companies who are partnering with them are like, if you think about it, in Batman Returns,
yes,
what are they selling? You're not going to sell Penguin stuff and that, because he is such a horrible monster in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's no really anything in it that could be a lunchbox.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So I can understand why Burton's vision of it wouldn't work with what comes next, and Keaton's Batman is just not, like, that'd be non-existent in this world.
No, absolutely. Yeah, do you know what? Now you've said that, I'm like, that makes so much sense, because seeing what's coming next, it's so, like, this next one is, watching it as an adult, it's actual headache inducing.
Yeah, they're not great.
Yeah.
It's like, Keaton was the last Batman that he kind of struggled with.
Is like morality of the thing and stuff.
And you could see like this, although he was Batman, like this was a person that had feelings, and and the other two, like, these are just fucking, oh my god.
Yeah. And with that, we'll just dive into 1995's Batman Forever.
Right, so directed by Joe Schumacher. I know. Starring Val Kilmer, Nicole Kidman, Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones, and Christopher O'Donnell.
Yep. Yeah, so anyway, 1997's Batman and Robin. No, listen. You can tell this movie is a superhero movie with a capital S now, with the grandiose kind of opening credits, the Batman suiting up, the introduction of the bat nipple, which only gets more gratuitous. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it gets a lot more. Aye.
Like, which is funny considering that they want to go in a more family friendly direction. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like bat arse in your face. Like,
I just don't understand how you can have the success of the first two, and they've made money out of this.
mm-hmm.
But then if you're a studio and you're like, right, we're making money here, they must have been selling good merch numbers and that.
Yeah.
They decide for going for like the gothic, like Tim Burton stuff, to essentially this neon pop era of Joel Schumacher.
Yeah, everything's like glow in the dark. Yeah.
Like, you can just tell these two movies were made as a vehicle to sell toys to kids.
Absolutely. And I think earlier on we said the Tim Burton movies were campy. This takes camp and ramps it up to 11, but in a negative way.
Oh yeah, this is so unfunny, like how bad they've done this.
Yeah, and like, it's a shame because I remember really liking this movie when I was a kid, and then when we watched it back, I was like, this movie is an absolute migraine. Like, nobody's on the same script. Val Kilmer is trying to keep the realism tone, but really his Batman like fades into the background. Like, Nicole Kidman is like, I think her one acting direction that she was given was just please be turned on. Like, every sentence that comes out her mouth is just dripping in orgasm tapes. Sorry for the graphic imagery there. Right? Then you've got Tommy Lee Jones, who talks so fast you can't make out half of the shit he's saying. Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, but on speed. And then, like, Chris O'Donnell just being a pain in the arse. Like, it's such a bizarre soup. Like, that's what this movie is, soup. Like.
Yeah, I mean, you have, just say, Jim Carrey doing what he does. Tommy Lee Jones is just playing the Joker. Like, that's all he's kind of playing in this.
Yeah, but with a more, like, anime. Yeah.
And, I mean, from what I've read and doing research on this, is that Val Kilmer fell out with Joel Schumacher all the time on set.
It looks like it. Like, Val Kilmer is phoning this shit in.
I think he's been he's seen the Batmans and be like, oh, I'm going to be like this, like, dark thing. Then they must have redone the script or something, because he is so not into making this movie.
Yeah, totally. It's just so bizarre. And like, I mean, Jim Carrey steals this movie. This is Jim Carrey's movie. For all it's a Batman movie, the Riddler runs with it.
Yeah.
But I did get to about maybe the 3/4 point, and I was like, Jim Carrey, I need you to sit the fuck down. I need some quiet time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very all-consuming. Do you know what I mean? And that sounds like I'm slagging it. Like, I'm not. I mean, I am, but the Jim Carrey performance has its place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, I don't understand how, like, if you get all these actors together, right? They're all good actors. I'm not saying any of them are rubbish,
Oh
but
my god, yeah.
but it just doesn't work. And I don't know if maybe they were kind of. I wonder if at any point filming this they turned around and said this just isn't working. But
Yeah.
also you've got the pressure because you're a success now. But like we need to bring something out because there is so much stuff in this. It's just it feels as if they've just not had time to figure out another story or something.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And there are bits in this movie that like don't really join up. Like the plot, there's bits of the plot that just don't really join up, and you're like, okay, no problem. Like, wire in.
I mean, the idea that the Riddler's gonna. I mean, it looks like a blender.
Yeah,
Stick
a neon blender.
Yeah, stick a blender on his head to control everybody's thoughts.
Yeah.
Or like get all their thoughts. Like it kind of changes what the thing does every 5 minutes he talks about it.
Yeah.
And he's only doing this because Bruce Wayne knocked him back.
Aye. Fair enough.
It is the most pathetic reason to become a supervillain.
Yeah. I think, again, like, say what you like about the Joel Schumacher movies, and we shall, and we will. Yeah. But they really are a spectacle. Like, I know we just said everything's ramped up, but this is really where the sets become like giant statues holding the banks, and like everything is like, if the Tim Burton ones were New York without planning permission, this is like, and if we tried to fling some Art Deco in there, but it wasn't that classy, and then if we had like bits of the city that was just like a jungle, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, everything's like doused in like green and pink, and is it why?
Yes.
I mean, what's that? 3 year between the last Burton one and this? Is it why would anybody be okay with this?
Yeah. What happened in it? What was going on in 1995 that everything was pure neon? I mean, we would have been what, 2?
I would probably been 2 when this
Yeah.
Schumacher's always been told, right? He actually used rave lights
Amazing.
to light this film just to give it that like very explosive colour, and like people say it's a comic book panel glowing. Is it? Nah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
See, if you watch these on their own, you can be like, fair enough. But see, if you've watched the Burton ones before, like we did, obviously, you can like, you're so disappointed.
I was really disappointed watching the Schumacher ones because I remember being a kid and actually enjoying them, right? Like, But again, we're kids. We didn't have taste. Do you know what I mean? But it's now when you watch them as an adult, I'm like, I totally understand why my dad would huff if I suggested to put on the next one that we're going to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it's just a headache of a movie.
Yes, absolutely. But it does have the greatest moment ever. Baby, I can beg you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, why is that song in this movie?
Yeah, it is a fucking belter of a song. What a tune, but it doesn't fit anything in this movie.
There's no need for this to be in it.
This is the soundtrack that Prince should have done.
Wait, what?
Prince's music would have fit better in this one than...
You fucking take that back right now.
No,
I love that we went from laughing to being like, motherfucker, be serious.
Kiss from a Rose would work in Batman, and Prince's music would work better in this one. Aye, go.
No, right, no.
Look at she's trying to one more way out agreeing with me. That's terrible.
No. I don't. But I die agree with you. I light agree with you because I think if you put Prince's music in this one, but you added like a fucking rave background to it, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? I get where you're coming from with the Kiss from a Rose. Like that could have been like Batman 2. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I mean, I'm pretty sure when we were doing this, we thought it was the second one.
Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to figure out what one Kiss from a Rose was in, and then we were like, oh yeah, it's this one. Like,
Yeah, it's such a... But even like when we...
But then that was us for the rest of the night, just being like, baby!
we watched the music video for it, and it shows you... It doesn't show you this Batman movie. It shows you like Val Kilmer being all like sad and all that.
Yeah.
Did you watch this movie? Did you just get given footage and do this?
100%. And just Nicole Kidman look over. Like, the music video makes this Batman look like fucking Indecent Proposal or something? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It looks like this pure lusty romance movie. Like, no!
Yeah, it's such a bizarre.
It's, the song's bizarre, the movie's bizarre, and it's bizarre that they have went together. Do you know what I mean?
But just one more thing, because it's going to piss me off.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing. One more thing. Is that, see when the music video is sitting and it like is a rooftop or something, it's dark and pissed the rain. That's not this movie. I'm sorry. It's been fucking bugging me for ages.
Fuck's sake, Seal.
I don't even blame him because he's the best part of this movie.
Yeah.
It's these fucking idiots who decided let's make it more kid friendly. When looking back, these movies aren't. Like,
they're not even that kid
No.
friendly though. Like, you've got like Nicole Kidman sounding like she's absolutely about to combust at any moment.
Yeah.
Like, every line is so ridiculously erotic for like
Yeah.
no reason at all. You've got baby Drew Barrymore, not baby Drew Barrymore, but young Drew Barrymore. Like, she's not a child in this
Yeah.
film, but like, she, like her and who's the other woman? The other woman that's always like a mob wife.
oh yeah, I know you know.
Like,
yeah.
and they're both in like Drew Barrymore's in like the kind of baby doll outfit, and mob wife number 4 is like in every kind of leather outfit. Like, and then as well, just even like the way the Riddler and Two-Face like speak to each other and all that. Like,
Yeah.
this is not a kid friendly movie.
Nah.
But like, it is more. I think it's more for like the overstimulation of kids' movies. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Where it's like bright light, look at this. Blah, 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 blah,
Oh, they want your attention 100%.
yeah. And Jim Carrey commands it. Like, my favorite Jim Carrey moment in this movie is see when he's blowing up the Batcave. It's so good, man. When he's like hitting the duck bombs and things like that. It's so funny. But like, by that point, I'm just like, right, Jim, sit down, man. Geez a minute. Like, let me breathe.
The one thing I say this has got going for it is see the beginning where he's stealing the Two-Face is stealing the bank vault.
Yes.
That's one of the best openings.
Yes.
But it falls apart spectacularly after that.
Yeah. I love that we were like, we're going to try and be nice about it. I feel like the
No,
only good thing about it is Seal.
Yeah, it's not a great movie. And the bad thing is, the fourth one is far worse.
Listen. Right, let's just get into it.
So yeah, Batman and Robin. What a fucking shit.
Oh my
game.
God, we never even spoke about Chris O'Donnell. We'll speak about him in this one. Right, sorry, carry on.
That's how forgettable he is.
I just realised we didn't even bring him up.
But then, what is it they say?
Yeah, we'll save it.
Yeah.
Right? Carry on.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
I've not even brought him up.
Right. Batman and Robin, 1997. Directed by Schumacher.
Again.
Starring George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Big Schwarzenegger,
Yes.
Uma Thurman, and Alicia Silverstone.
Now, this is the one that was, as a child, one of my favourites. And this is one that every time I would suggest that my dad was like, no, please, no.
It is fucking garbage.
I mean, Schwarzenegger was my special interest when I was a kid. Do you know what I mean?
That's fair, but
I liked Batman. I liked Arnold Schwarzenegger. This movie was perfect for me. But this movie brings back the Adam West campness, but makes it more stupid. It's so bizarre.
that's one of the first things I've got is that they're kind of trapped between a serious family drama
Yes.
and 60s Batman comedy like camp.
Oh, every line's a pun. Every single one. Like for Mr. Freeze, everything's a one-liner. But even like between George Clooney and that, even with like Uma Thurman and stuff, everything is like a one-liner. Like, and I bet you whoever wrote it was like, zinger, I've got them there. That is a fucking zinger of a line. No, mate, you're just making me cringe.
This just ramps up all the bad parts of the third one.
And this movie as well does make me feel sorry for George Clooney, because remember, like, George Clooney said basically after this nearly killed his movie career, and he thought he'd ruined Batman. Now, he's not a great Batman, and he's not very good in this movie, But you were saying it's because he didn't know how to
Well,
play it.
He came out and said, obviously, he apologised for his Batman.
I love that about George Clooney. He just comes out any opportunity he can to apologise for this film. He does.
He just came out and said he didn't. It's very flat, and I think he came out and said it's more like a tired uncle than a vigilante.
Yeah.
Because he seems so done with this.
No, if we thought Val Kilmer was done in the last one, George Clooney's just like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah. At least Kilmer tried something. It wasn't the right tone or anything for that, but he tried. But
George Clooney just looks really confused in every scene, and also like this is the one, and there's been memes made about it. It's not like we're the first people to ever say it. This movie has loads of like dramatic pauses that don't need to be there, or like scenes that end with them all just staring at each other, and it's just George Clooney just looking at me and like, well, do you know what I mean? But like for a ridiculously long time.
Yeah, it's even the bits with like Alfred and all that, and he's kind of Alfred's dying. He's
we
like,
never even spoke about Alfred. I love this Alfred.
But
yeah,
he just sits there like, all right.
Aye.
What do you mean, all right? He raised you, you fucker.
I'd say like, it's a sin, Alfred. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking terminal, my guy.
He's so nonchalant about everything that happens, and I'm like, your city's going to shit here, my guy.
100%. And I also think, just to actually talk about Chris O'Donnell, right? I think because George Clooney is so flat, makes Chris O'Donnell seem worse. Like, as in he's so over the top and so like, holy smokes, Batman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Chris O'Donnell's not. Has he been in anything that I've liked?
Scent of a Woman.
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. I mean, see, to be honest, neither have I. But we leave that there.
All right.
I've never seen either. I just know some of the quotes from it. But like, it's funny though, because like, see, when you listen to like interviews from like, say, Ethan Hawke, Matt Damon, stuff like that, they all say that all of these guys went out for the same roles. Like Chris O'Donnell was going out for like Dead Poets Society and Good Will Hunting and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was that generation of actors, but it just so happens that Chris O'Donnell made one Pacino movie and then the Batman movies.
Yeah.
I do remember, never watched it, but I remember it in my granddad's video collection, some like colonial American Civil War movie that Chris O'Donnell was in, and it's like him and some woman in a bonnet looking out at the camera. Have no clue what the movie is. I just totally remember that VHS at my granddad's house and being like, that's Robin, mate. That's Robin for Batman and Robin. Like,
I see all
Chris
that.
O'Donnell's dreadful. Sorry.
See all that, like, he had to compete in that, and it's like, there was never competition.
Yeah, no. There's a reason Ethan Hawke is still getting nominated for awards. There's still a reason why Matt Damon's coming out of retirement to work with Chris Nolan. Do you know what I mean?
There's a reason that he got Robin, and none of them would have went near it.
100%.
This was still the time where if you play like a superhero in that, you're kind of, it's not given as much respect as it was now.
Yes. And I think especially with this movie, like, I mean, now, maybe not even right now, but maybe like at the beginning of the Marvel thing, it kind of re-legitimized being a superhero. Like, you were a household name because you were like, who gave a fuck about Thor before Chris Hemsworth? But then, who gave a fuck about Thor before Chris Hemsworth picked up the hammer? But then who really gives a fuck about Chris Hemsworth now that he's not playing Thor?
Yeah.
So it's kind of double-edged sword, do you know what I mean? But even the fact that, like, Iron Man saved Robert Downey Jr.'s career was his, like, comeback, that's crazy. Because, like, if you were to turn around to me and be like, oh, Chris O'Donnell's going to be Captain America, I'd be like, is he? Like, I'm going to pass on that.
Yeah, I just don't think he's suited. He's not suited for acting.
See that career profession that he has chosen? Don't give it.
Now, I have no doubt he has made a load of money because he's done a lot of TV and he is successful at acting. I just don't think he should be.
See that day job, mate? Going to quit it and find another one.
It is the most like tone deaf, emotionless performance 100%. You'll ever find.
We saw him in a trailer for something recently, and I think it's one of those like, those like Sacramento PD movies, like or TV shows.
They always go to cop shows. Like,
yeah.
Shite.
I like 911 Inglewood or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like 911 Ohio. Like it's
fucking garbage.
It's one of those shows we saw him in, and you and me were like, "Is that fucking Chris O'Donnell?"
Yeah. I mean, get your money, big man, but oh my god, like you easily one of the worst characters in Batman history.
Watch Chris O'Donnell have been a fan of this show, and we've we've just been like, my guy.
I don't want people like that fan of my shows. I want good actors.
Hi, Oscar nominated only. Well, like, sorry, Chris O'Donnell, we'll give you a break for 5 minutes. The gadgets in this movie are ridiculous. Like,
don't.
they even like just the fact that there's a bat card, you know.
Yeah, I
Never
never.
leave the cave without it.
Yeah, this. I was going off my nut, and I was like, how does Batman get credit in a bank? Who's given? What's your name? Batman.
No, man. First name Bat.
Oh, right. What is your job? Crime fighter, does it pay? No. Why are we giving you credit then?
Yeah.
How are you affording Batmobiles and fucking... What is it? He gets a fucking plane in this one?
Yes,
or is that the
yes.
one before?
No, this one.
Aye, submarines and all that.
Aye.
How are you affording all this?
Look at his garage. He's got like 10 motorbikes, all these motors. Like,
Aye.
fuck off.
Like, who's buying this for him?
Do you think we only think these things because we're old and boring now with like 9 to 5 jobs and we need to worry about things like, will the rent get paid? Do you know what I mean?
Like, having a back
is my
credit
home
card...
insurance good? Like,
No, having a back credit card's a fucking disgrace.
Oh,
and
honestly.
you know, it'd have been, was it MasterCard or Visa, would have had that card made, ready to sell.
absolutely. Also, like, yeah, I feel, do you remember there was like, again, we didn't have credit cards in 1997, do you know what I mean? And I'm talking you and me personally.
Yeah, of course not.
Like, we were children. But I feel like I remember seeing like adverts of like stickers that you could put over.
Oh, yeah. You can get design credit cards.
Yeah. And then they tried to bring it, well, not tried to bring it back, but the Charlie XCX movie, the moment you could get like a Brat credit card or like, do you know what I mean? Like a bank card that said Brat on it. And I was like, that's fucking sensational. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I bet you people were walking about with the Bat card back in the day. Like, just being like, this is
I think
amazing.
they're cool as shit.
100%.
Looking back.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, Ross. If I had a Bat card right now, I'd be like, guys, this rides on me. Like, never leave the cave without it.
Yeah. What is also weird for this movie, though, is see, like, every scene or every situation, Batman, Robin, and Batgirl get
We've
into.
not even got into Batgirl yet. Yeah.
They seem to have a gadget for it.
Yes.
And because they have, like, ice skates. What the fuck?
Yeah, they click their feet together and the bat skates come out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then even like the fact, I mean, obviously I understand you would get thermal fucking gadgets for Mr. Freeze, but like immediately they just have this like laser that can just like heat up the pool.
Like, you have heat rays, you have bat hammers, and it was all just to sell the action figure.
Yeah.
You had to buy the figures that, like in the movie, you can get the heat ray, you can get... Is it? Why would you spend... I mean, I don't know how much they spent in this movie. Say it was $30 million, right?
Yeah.
Why would you spend that just to sell a toy? Sell the fucking toy.
Yeah, I feel like Batman toys sell themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And this is coming from a child that had many a Batman toy. I had like a really cool Batman watch that had like a torch on the side, and you would like put it on the wall and the bat sign would come out. It was so cool.
But even like, they changed the suit at the end of the movie to like an Arctic suit.
Yeah, the grey and black one. Yeah.
They've not needed that through the rest of the movie because they were too cold. Yet all of a sudden, the Arctic suit is it? Oh, fuck off.
100%. This is also, know how we said in the last one that like for being a family friendly movie, it was the introduction of the batnip. This movie is like the bat groin, the bat nip, the bat arse, like when it gets to Alicia Silverstone, the fully molded breast. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, within the first 5 minutes, George Clooney is thrusting his back crotch in your face. Like, go away, give me a minute. Like, let the movie start.
See, I read a wee bit that Batgirl suit originally had the nipples, but it was too obscene. Is it? So we're just going to show back crotch?
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, man. Nipples have been a fucking touchy subject for years. Do you know what I mean? If it's a nipple on a woman, it's like, no, but guys can have nips out all the time. Like,
it's such a bizarre...
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird, man. Free the nipple. I think these, and we'll get into Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman, and I feel like this is the movie we've talked the longest about, and it's the worst one.
It's the most annoying one.
Yeah, it is. Don't worry, guys, this is the last one. Do you know what I mean? You are nearly finished the episode. I say as we're going to continue to talk for another 20 minutes of being like, hey, me.
The problem with this one is there's too many heroes and villains in it.
Yes.
We don't need Batgirl, Robin, Batman, Mr. Freeze, Bane, and Poison Ivy.
Burn.
And
yeah.
the fact that Batgirl gets introduced, 20 minutes to the end?
100%.
Another thing.
And another thing.
Why the fuck has Alfred got a suit made for her?
Yeah, like immediately is like, oh look, my niece has joined. Oh look, she's probably going to want to be Batgirl. Like,
Yeah.
What?
No, he didn't know.
Funnily enough, that's exactly how it goes, but you know what I mean?
It's just, this one's too convenient. Like, there's
Yes.
no danger. Even when Gotham's covered in ice and that, they're still like joking, having a laugh.
Aye.
Like the wee scientists when they're starting that, and I was like, fuck off, like, user. Although this is like a comic thing, like, just take it a wee bit serious.
Yeah,
It won't hurt you.
yeah.
You might enjoy yourself.
Yeah, totally. I do like the hammy scientist at the start though, that's like creating Bane.
Yeah.
Like, burn. Like, it's funny though. The difference between this Bane and Tom Hardy's Bane is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
like,
my
at
God.
least this Bane doesn't speak.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm clutching for things to love about this movie. The one thing that is cool is the glow in the dark makeup and the glow in the dark set. Like, I understand there's probably a technical term for it, but it looks like the glow in the dark stars I used to have on my ceiling as a kid.
Yeah.
But like when she's doing like the motorcycle race and stuff, and they've got like the kind of the skull
yeah.
makeup and things.
That
and
and when Bane and Poison Ivy go to the Turkish bath.
Yes, yeah. Like that stuff's gorgeous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get you. I think there's too many people in this film, and none of them hold it well enough. To be honest, yes, I would sit and watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze movie, but that's because of Arnold Schwarzenegger, not because of his characterization of Mr. Freeze. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is like the perfect movie if you want to talk about studio and like interference. Because
Yes.
everything in this was just made to sell toys.
Yes.
And it's so bizarre. One thing I want to know, Joel Schumacher came out and said he wanted to make a dark and gritty one.
Where?
I know.
Where?
I just don't think he ever got the chance, but I know there was talks of Coolio, who makes a cameo in this one, I believe.
Yes.
He was going to be the Scarecrow. So I wonder, I mean, could we have had a movie worse than this? I believe we could have.
Yeah, Coolio as Scarecrow would be shocking.
Yeah. But I just wonder, like, if you gave him the chance to make what he wanted to make, would it have been good?
No, because I personally don't think Joel Schumacher's that good, and I'll die on that hill. I think Joel Schumacher did Lost Boys, and everybody has given him credit for Lost Boys since then.
I mean,
Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
just- I just-
Fucking look in my eyes and
Don't
tell me
just-
I'm wrong.
tell me how you feel, huh?
Like, I think Joel Schumacher made Lost Boys and everyone went, amazing, you've made this iconic movie. Let's just ignore the fact that you're terrible and let you make all of this shit.
I mean, Phantom of the Opera.
Now listen, that
Ah.
one more thing. Yeah, but that movie isn't good. I only like that movie because of childhood nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was a staple between me and Ainsley for years. That does not mean it's a good movie. Gerard Butler's in it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, looking through his stuff, it's not great. I
I'm
mean,
right, and
I just want to say, right, I think part 2 we might be more positive because
yeah. Because it's Nolan.
this one that started off well, then I feel as soon as it got to Schumacher's like, right?
We were like, God, yourself, Keaton, and then now when it's Schumacher, we're like, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
we have spoken about everything else but the movie since we got to the Schumacher ones. I do think, though, trying to stay on point here, right? If you look at this movie in particular, this is scorched earth. Like, yes, they redid Bane, but the difference between this Bane and Tom Hardy's is night and day.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, never been touched. Poison Ivy, never been touched. She's in the cartoons with Harley Quinn and that now.
Yeah.
But I do feel that this movie is scorched earth. Like, it's so the fact that they even brought back Bane, I was surprised. Do you know what I mean? Like when it was announced that Tom Hardy was going to be Bane, but yeah, like I think there's a reason that a lot of the Schumacher things maybe haven't been revisited.
Oh yeah, there's a reason it took.
So this movie came out in 1997, and the first Nolan movie came out in 2005.
Yeah, there's a reason it took 8 years for this. I think people needed a wee break.
Yeah, a wee 5 minutes, But I think from our point of view, these were the Batmans we loved as kids. Michael Keaton especially. But the Nolan ones, I think, were our first Batmans in the cinema. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would say Christian Bale is our Batman because that's who we went to the cinema to see.
Oh,
like, we were teenagers for that Batman. Whereas Michael Keaton would probably be my second Batman because that was my childhood Batman.
Yeah, I mean, but when the first Nolan trilogy came, we were like 13.
Yes.
I know, 100%. He's your Batman. These they hold a special place, even if they're crap. You still get a wee nostalgia bit.
100%. I also love that I'm like Michael Keaton's our childhood Batman. We weren't even fucking born for Michael Keaton's one. That just shows you though that our parents were like, yeah, we'll just stick with the Keaton ones, man.
Yeah.
But I totally like for all the Schumacher ones are pish. There's something nostalgic about them. Like as much as this one especially is horrendous, I loved it so much when I was a kid that I'm like a 96% hater. I can't go the full hog. Do you know what I mean?
They're shite, but they're worth a watch.
100%. If you're going to sit down and do all of them, you might as well fling these ones in. Maybe people are saying that about the Adam West ones that we just didn't fucking watch.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we'll wrap up. We're pish. This has been part 1 of Batman Month, and we'll see you next week when we're getting to the Nolan ones. And next week, bring a snack, bring a cup of tea, because I don't think the Nolan ones is going to be a short episode because we have shit to say. Yep. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.